What's up guys, welcome back to the next video on learning PHP. My name is QDSdan and you guys are watching my channel CorioWood. Alright, so in this video we're gonna show you guys what is Isset function. Isset function is PHP inbuilt function. It means if it's something set, we can use the Isset function is inside the form handling, and I'm going to show you guys form handling when we reach to the form handling section of our videos. So actually the Isset function checks if a variable has been declared and is not null. So what is null? Before that one, so we're going to come here and somewhere we're going to say or create a file which I'm going to put in my root. I'm going to put a Isset func because that's the set function dot say PHP inside the root. So Isset function is we can build another folder which says inbuilt functions. In the next few videos we're gonna go on PHP videos, so you guys can put say I'm gonna put a folder. I'm gonna put inbuilt. I'm going to put a PHP inbuilt, for example, or inbuilt functions. Inbuilt, that's going to be inbuilt, going to be my folder, and set function because I'm referring to PHP inbuilt functions, which is very, very important. And if you put it in build, and because we're gonna move it inside the inbuilt function. Okay, so now we're gonna go and find this folder. We're gonna come here with, then we're gonna say inbuilt, because our next video is also gonna be about the inbuilt functions. So we're gonna show you guys the Isset function and few other functions, which is very, very important inside the PHP. Okay, so now we have our inbuilt function ready for the file ready. So we're gonna come here and say we're gonna put a PHP. All right, so as I said to you guys, PHP, the Isset function checks if the variable has been declared and is not null. So if you guys say, for example, if you guys say wood, your variable, and you guys gonna assign say 500 to anything, you guys can assign 100, 500 something, and then you say for example Corio, which is another variable, and it's got a null. Alright, so now you have two variable. One of them we assign 500, another ones have a null. It means it's got a zero value. There is no number assigned to this one. Okay, so with the PHP, with the Isset functions, you guys can actually find the boolean of this one, whether you guys gonna check if this one has any value, or if this one's worth something, then you guys gonna say yes. If it's worth something, then it's gonna say yes. Otherwise it's gonna come to true, otherwise it comes to false. So for example, then I'm gonna put another variable which I'm not gonna assign anything here. So I'm gonna go to var dump, which is inbuilt PHP function. You guys can use this. This is very useful if you guys because you guys dumping your variable and you guys actually showing all the variables inside the PHP. And if you guys can put a Isset, and you guys can put a wood. All right, so now we have Isset. We want to check if this wood is set, if it's got any value inside it, or if for example inside the forms we use say navigation, we go enter your name, you enter your address, or enter something, then we say is set. If our session, our say session is set, if our form is set, if our name is set, say you guys can put a session, whatever your session, then we say if is set, if our say session is our server, whatever variable is set, say, but normally it comes inside the form. So if I say is set, say is set our say session, for example, you guys session or server, whatever, and you guys say our session, whatever your session is, you guys can put it set. Then we're gonna go on shortly inside the PHP, we're gonna go there, but at the moment I'm going to show you guys the easiest, very easy, very straightforward. If you do another variable dump, and if you press set, and I'm going to put a Corio, if you guys know, my Corio is empty. There's nothing inside the Corio, so I forgot. Okay, if it's set, and if it's set, what is in set? My Corio variable. Okay, so for example, if we're gonna check if for example the first one's got a value, the second one's null, and then we're gonna go check our boolean. This one's doesn't have the parentheses, so I added the parentheses. Okay, so this is gonna return the boolean true. Why true? Because this ones have the set function checks if it's got a value, and it says yes, it has a value. Then it's gonna check this one. If it have a value, it says no, it's got no value, so it's going to be boolean false, for example, false. Okay, so now we're going to come here and check, and if you guys look in here, the first one PHP is set 19 boolean true, and the second one is boolean false. If you guys check it here, 19 the boolean true, and the second one is boolean false. So how about if you guys can say, if I got a word dump, and inside your word dump you say Isset, and inside Isset you guys check some, say alien, for example. Alien, there's no such thing as alien. PHP don't know anything about the alien, because we don't have anything, we haven't declared our alien. There is no such thing as alien. We're going to get error because we don't have anything as alien. This is got a say value. This one's got a at least return something, but where is alien? Alien doesn't exist here. So if you look in here inside the PHP, and if you guys look in here, it says boolean false, and it's line 21, and the line 21 is this guy here, alien. It means the alien's got no value, it's false. The PHP is looking if it's set, because the PHP comes in false, it's not set, so that's why the value is going to come as false. Alright, so now we're going to come here. We've checked our variable. If your variable set, our variable's null. So if you guys going to come here, that's the one way. If you guys want to use the variable word dump. Another way is that if you guys can use it with if statement. So if you guys can come here and it says if, and then it says Isset, and then your variable would, if it's Isset, if it's declared, our set your variable, if your variable is not empty, if it's set or declared, whatever here, then you guys can check here, then you guys can put it here, echo your variable is our form is. Then when we get to the form, then we can check your variable is okay. So I'm gonna come here is set, for example, our say declared. Okay, so we're gonna come here if, then we put else, then our else gonna be echo your variable is not set. Okay, so which one of them is gonna come? Because we're gonna check with if it's Isset would your variable set, otherwise not going to. You guys remember this one, when we get to the post and get inside the PHP, then this one's gonna be very useful, because you guys gonna check the user's name, or you guys gonna check the password, address, whatever. Then we're going to say if the form's set, or if everything's set, then we're going to go ahead. Say if you guys can use it with the menus, or if you guys can use it with the images, everything, that you guys going to check the condition if it's set, if it's declared, or if the variable set, then you guys going to go ahead. Alright, so because this is very important, you guys need to get all the information from the user and display it inside of your website, so it has to be set. Alright, so we're going to come here and check, because we already done the word dump, comment the word dump, and says your variable set declared, because our variable is also set, But if you guys copy this one and you guys apply this one to the Corio, so we're gonna check the Corio here, Corio, and if you guys are gonna set, if the variable set, or you guys can check it with the alien as well. Your variable is not set, so we're gonna come here, then we're gonna put some sort of say echo, and we put a BR in between. We put a break. Okay, so now our break is there, and if you guys look at here, your variable is not set because this one is null, it's not set. So if you guys can put here again, if it's set, say alien, for example, alien, because alien doesn't exist, we haven't even declared alien, because then what's we gonna get for the alien, your variable is not set because the area, this is not set. So I'm gonna put another echo here, and I'm gonna put a BR. As you guys check that the PHP is throwing this one is it's not set, and this one is set. So the all boolean, and the boolean is yes, the first one is yes, the second one is no, and the third one is no, as you guys seen with the var dump. Alright, so this is the Isset inbuilt function inside the PHP. Very useful. You guys need this one. If you guys learn the PHP, we can use it with the form, we can use it with the menu, images, anything from the user that is coming from the user, and you guys need whatever the data coming from the user, and you guys need to sanitize that as well. But at the moment, if you guys look at this Isset, and it's very useful inside the PHP. Then later on, when we reach to the get and post, what is the get and post, our session, and what we get to the say cookies, whatever, then we gonna say if we set cookies, or if we set the session, or if we set the form, or if we set the username, our form, whatever the user is set, then we're gonna go ahead, because we are, it's called form handling inside the PHP, and soon we're gonna start the form handling inside the PHP. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you guys got any question or comment, leave it in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.